Yes. Hey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on, come on, come on. No copyright. Can be edit. Hey. Please share the podcast. Yes, 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 yes. Liberia, come on, let's celebrate. Yes. Amazing, amazing joining, amazing young man. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Please share, 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 share. Share, share, share. Uphold it forever. For the Lone Star banner. Oh, come on. We're on the rising. Yes, history. History. Come on. Come on. Yes. Please share this. Please share this. We've made history. We will make history tomorrow. I am excited for this journey. Come on. Yes. Yes. Hey. Hey. Yes. 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 Liberia is on the rising. Yes. 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 Hey. Yes. 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 Yes, hello everybody. Good evening, good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I want you to share this podcast. I want you to share this show. That music was by Convy Adams. We have no copyrights, but what better song to play tonight with the very good news that I'm going to be sharing shortly. I want you to share the podcast. I'm going to make sure I have people added on here. And I want us to just share it. Just share it. This is the news. This is a big news that you're going to be proud of. Extremely proud. I had already gone to bed, but when I heard this news, I had to wake up tonight to come and share it. I want to encourage you to please share it. Please share it. Let me make sure that there are people. I want to encourage you to. Let me make sure that there are people on here that we want to watch. Welcome everybody. Welcome. My name is Glendy Jane Junius, and I am a Liberian first. Hey, I'm a Liberian first. Welcome to this special edition of G Talk. Tonight is not about G's. Tonight is about. It's about being excited as to what's going to happen tomorrow for Liberia. What's going to happen for Liberia tomorrow? We're making history tomorrow. We've made history today on this entire journey. I started a show. I'm sure you all saw this picture. This young man is from Liberia. He was born and raised in Liberia. His name is Abner Yonly. He's a young guy. He is extremely humble. He's soft-spoken. He's appreciative. But I want to talk about what's going to happen tomorrow for us in the world, for Liberians, and for this young man, this young Liberian pilot. I want you, if you are a Liberian, if you are an American, whatever you are tonight, and if you're watching me, I want you to share this because And I want you at the end of this show, I only plan to be here for at least 30 minutes because I could not just go to bed with just this news. I wanted to share this news to people outside of Liberia and to the people in Liberia. My people, we have made history. We're gonna make history tomorrow. So welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I think on November 5th, St. Clarence Avery, I want to credit all of this to him. About a few months ago, St. Clarence Avery shared Abner Yonly, the pilot, the Liberian pilot. He was in the army before he's retired. He's a pilot. He's an ambitious pilot, innovative pilot. He is so ambitious. He is brave. He is brave. He was born and raised in Liberia, but he's a naturalized American because he stays here outside of Liberia. But I want you to keep sharing this show because I want you to be a part of history. This young man has made history for Liberia. And I'll tell you this, yep, some people will say, well, everybody don't know about it, and everybody don't know, and there's no news, there's no big newspaper following, there's CNN is not talking about it, MSNB is not talking about it, but he is so humble. He's very simple. He's very humble. This was his dream. This was his desire. So Abner is a pilot. Like I said, he is a retired Army pilot, but he has been flying in 1976. I'm gonna take myself off so you can see this this plane. He has been flying in 1976. This plane that you just saw me show off here is a 1976 Beechcraft Sundowner 180. A 1976 Beechcraft Sundowner 1980. This is the reason. So we've been following the joining. I was busy with politics, and so right after politics on Sunday, I decided to go back to the post with St. Clarence that had shared. And first of all, I want to say thank you to some of you. When you initially saw the post by St. Clarence, you also shared it and you donated. Like I said, Abner is very humble. He's a humble young man. He's in probably his late 30s, I want to believe, but he's extremely humble. And what he's doing is Abner. So let me tell how I came. So I decided to take on this. I don't do anything halfway. I do everything at 100%. And I don't know how to multitask when it comes to focusing on a particular endeavor. So because I was with politics at the time, I was focusing on that, and I didn't have the time to give 100% to Abner. But on Sunday, I decided to give my 100% to be able to do what I could to get people to raise some funding for him for this travel. This trip is fully funded by him because this was his dream, to be able to go back to Liberia, the country where he was born, to fly back to Liberia in this aircraft. It's a 1976 Beechcraft Sundowner. So on November 5th, Abner decided on this journey. His dream came true. He was going to do this, and he was going to foot the bill. But it's an aircraft. He has so many places to stop. He has to get fuel. He has to stop for a night in a hotel. He has to maybe go around the city, take some pictures. He also has to check up himself and see if he's okay for the journey that is at hand. He decided to do a journey. I want you to keep sharing this podcast, to do this journey from the Atlantic into Europe and into Africa. And the dream was that whatever he has come and acquired, the knowledge he has acquired, he had acquired to become a pilot. He wanted to be able to say that he will fly back to Liberia. Aren't you excited? I am so excited. I've been following this journey. Some of you here, let me just stop and say thank you. If you've made a donation, I also have the link posted down here. I'm going to take a minute and I'm going to post the GoFundMe link. The reason why we're doing this and we're asking you to be a part of this journey is because, like I said, this is huge. For him to fly all the way from America to Liberia and to other African countries, what that meant is that he will have to be able to cover all of his own bills, fully funded by him. Listen, I'm so excited about what this young man has done. So he started the journey, I believe, on November 4th, November 5th, and we became a part, and we give it, I've given it my 100%. The reason I've done this is because he's a young man. I'm a Liberian. He's a Liberian. I support everything Liberian, good or bad. When it's bad, I will talk about it. When it's good, you can rest assured that you're going to get my support. And so I joined this endeavor to be able to help him. Little did I know on Sunday when I decided to help this campaign that Abner Yonly's father and I were schoolmates. We were in Cathedral High School for 5 years together, from the 9th grade to the 12th grade. His father is Jenkins Yonly. His father is Jenkins Yonly. And he has his uncle. Some of you know Alex. That's his uncle, born and raised in Liberia. Look, if I were in church, but the praise belongs to God. And so Abner, at the end of this journey, will become the first Liberian pilot. Listen, the first black pilot. Listen, the first African pilot. Listen, the first African American pilot. Listen, to fly solo, a solo flight. Nobody in the plane with him. He alone. He alone is in this. He's flying by himself. He has no stewards on the flight. It's just him and the plane. The young man is brave. Wherever you are, I want you to please hit the like button, hit the like button. I want you to cheer for Abner. I want you to cheer for this young man. I want you to cheer for him. I want you to cheer for Abner. He has done amazing. Amazing. And I've been following. And so first, let me just say to all of you who have contributed, thank you. We've almost raised $4,000. He has asked for only $10,000 to cover the expenses, but we've almost raised $4,000. I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you. And you know what this means? It means that we are a people of good heart. We are a people of good heart. Yes, we fuss, we fight, but we support. And I want to say thank you in his behalf. Let me tell you the good news, the good and exciting news about Abner Yonly. What he has done for Liberia. It may seem like nothing, but it is huge. The first Liberian pilot, the first African American pilot, the first West African, the first black pilot. You want more? And to be from Liberia, what more we ask for? But that's not all. So he has flown to Canada, to Iceland, to France, to London. Yesterday, he arrived in Morocco. He touched the African soil. He touched the African soil. And I can just imagine the emotions having left the African soil, being born there. And you're coming back, you're not coming back on the regular flight. You're driving yourself back home. I hope you are as excited as I am. I am so excited about this news. And so, Abner, today, from Morocco yesterday, hey, guess what? He arrived in Senegal. He's feeling Liberia. Woo! He's feeling Liberia. Woo! The emotions, the emotions, the emotions. He's feeling Liberia on a solo pilot flight. All the way from the Atlantic Ocean in North America through Europe. Now he's in Africa. He's in Dakar tonight. A few minutes ago, St. Clarence Avery and I, who exposed us to all of this, spoke to Abner. He's appreciative of what you've done. He thanks you for your support. But here is the news. Tomorrow morning, he will be leaving Dakar for Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone. Tomorrow morning, he leaves Dakar for Sierra Leone. He leaves Dakar around 8 for Sierra Leone. He gets in Sierra Leone around noon. Hey, you know what? I gotta play this music one more time. I gotta play the music because I'm keeping the best news for last. The best news to see this young man during my time while I'm alive, to see him do this while I'm alive, that I can be a witness to his story. Yes. I'm keeping. Don't go. Stay tuned. Liberia is on the rising. Liberia is on the rising. Yes. Or Hill Liberia. That song is by Covey Adams. Now let me tell you, Abner leaves Dakar tomorrow morning, and this is his dream. His dream has always been to be able to fly back to Liberia. He didn't want anybody to fly him there. He wanted to be able to fly himself back to Liberia. And you know what? This dream, back to Liberia. And you know what? This dream, this big dream, this young man on this flight, like I said, his dream was to be able to fly from America on his single private aircraft to Liberia. He entered Africa by Morocco on yesterday. He landed in Dakar today. We spoke to him tonight. He will be going to Sierra Leone tomorrow morning. He gets in Sierra Leone around 12:01ish, and around 4 p.m. tomorrow evening, he will land at the Roberts International Airport. Yes! The first black, the first Liberian pilot, the first African, the first West African. Let me see if you're not happy. I should not even see you showing likes. I should see you hitting love. I should see you hitting the love button. I should see the love button. I should see you hitting love. I should see you hitting the hearts. I should see you hitting the hearts. I should see you hitting the hearts. This young man will accomplish his dream tomorrow, will accomplish his goals tomorrow. This young man, this Abner Yonly, yes, he's a legend. He's brave. He's intuitive. This young man would be the first person to fly, first African, first black to fly from America back to his country, Liberia, not driven by anyone, but by himself. That's the news. That's the history we've made. That's the history we'll make tomorrow. That's the news. He is simple. He is low maintenance. He's not flamboyant. He's appreciative. He's humble. And tomorrow, I'm not in Liberia, but if you're in Liberia and if you can go to welcome him, that would be appreciative, whether you can do it or not. One thing Abner knows that he will have accomplished tomorrow is to be able to land at the Roberts International Airport, a long ago dream that he had when he decided to become a pilot. When he decided to be a pilot. So tomorrow, I want to make sure that I also appreciate St. Clarence Avery, because St. Clarence Avery has been following this young man. Every opportunity he's gotten, he has shared. That's how I came across Abner about a year ago. I connected with him. I asked him to come on GBC for us to talk to him. At the time, he said no, he's pretty shy. He's pretty laid back, but he's so humble. And that's how I felt into the story again. The first time I got to know Abner was through a post from St. Clarence, and I reached out to Abner. And that's how I got to know Abner again, through St. Clarence Avery. And we are all going to be a part of this huge history tomorrow, that Abner will be able, the Liberian flag will be flying tomorrow. See him, see the pilot. He is expected to arrive in Liberia tomorrow, Wednesday, at the RIA approximately 4 p.m. Liberian time. I want you to take it in. Take it all in. Take it all in. Some of you know him. Some of you may know his dad, Genghis Yonly. Some of you may know his uncle, Alex Yonly. Some of you may know his mother. Some of you may know family. Some of you may even know Abner. But it gives me great pleasure. And I want to say thank you. Thank you. The link is still here. I've put the link also in the feed. If you still want to make a donation to him, he's humble. Like I said, no one was connected to this trip. No one is paying for it. This is his own dream. This is his own desire. And he wanted to be able to accomplish it. And tomorrow, the historians will write about this young man. The historians will write about him. He will be in history books. Liberia will pay homage to him. Africa will pay homage to him. West Africa will pay homage to him. America will pay homage to this young man, a Liberian, born and raised in West Africa, Liberia, will make history for us tomorrow. If you're in Liberia, if you can go to the airport around 4 o'clock, he will be there around 4 or 5. If the time changes, Sinclairans of myself, we will share the time, but it has been an awesome privilege of ours. Sinclairans, myself, Faustina, who is also helping us, Anna Tuku in Liberia, who is also there. There's other people who have joined us, who've been sharing. I also want to compliment James Botte of VOA, who interviewed Abner yesterday. I spoke to James Botte this evening. The interview will be aired in the morning. Can you imagine that this interview of our pilots, our historical pilot, will be aired on the day that he enters his country by another Liberian? The Voice VOA, he will be on VOA tomorrow morning as you interview him. And I'm pretty sure as he reach Liberia, I hope that other journalists in Liberia will reach out to him. Let's spread this word. This history is for us. We own this. We own this. You've become a part of this journey. We want to say congratulations to Abner. The fact that he even flew all the way to Africa, and he's in West Africa. And then he will be going to Sierra Leone tomorrow. He will be landing in Liberia tomorrow afternoon. And then the next day, he will be going to Ivory Coast. He will be going to Ghana. He will be going to Nigeria. And then he will be coming back to the States. What an amazing young man he is. This is what people say when you have a dream and you have a desire to do something. When you dream big. This man wanted to travel around the world, and he's already done half of it, or even more than half. We are so proud of him. I could be no more prouder. This is his journey. These are the places he has been, driven by himself to all these countries. So this is good news. This is exciting good news. I want to thank all of you. I want to thank all of you. Some people have donated. Some people have shared it. Some people have told others about it. His name is Abner, Abner. Last name is Yonly, Abner wanted to be able to land at Springfield tomorrow, but there's some immigration stuff. And so he's got to do what he's got to do. If he can't land at, which is better, if he was able to land at Springfield, it would be easier. So if you're watching tonight and you have a connection with an immigration person or somebody who is what they call it, an aviation place in Liberia, we can reach out to myself in St. Clarence. We don't want to give him extra joining because fueling is also a difficulty when you're in the skies. So if you're connected with someone and they can say, you don't need to land in Robertsfield, just come to Springfield because that's the place for the small planes anyway. Let us know. We're anticipating that he can just go directly into Monrovia. But because of immigrations and other things, he has to go to JFK. He has to go to Robertsfield, land there. They check him. They say, yes, you are good. You're Liberian. You have all your documents. Then before he flies to Springfield, I think if we have a young man who is lifting our country up, we should be able to afford him all of the necessary perks because he has put us in the host history book. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Tonight, they interview his first interview on this journey was done by James Botte of VOA, and it will be aired tomorrow morning. And we will share it so you can hear him and hear his story and hear why he decided to do this. Tomorrow morning, James Botte will interview Abner Yonly, and this is his first interview on his journey. And then he will continue. After the interview, he will leave Dakar for Sierra Leone. And after that, he will leave Sierra Leone for Liberia. He arrives back in his country, driving himself around 4 p.m. If you have family members in Liberia, make a small delegation for whatever it's worth. I know he doesn't want it. I know he doesn't like the flamboyancy of all of this stuff. You know me. Somebody thinks I even asked for permission. I just did it. I even asked him. I just did it. And he even questioned me. He just let me pick it up and run with it. And St. Clarence just let me pick it up, run with it. And no one has questioned me or said, oh, you do this. But congratulations, Liberians. You now have a pilot who has flown all the way from the United States by himself to Africa. What an amazing story this is. And to Abner, we're proud of you, my son. We're so, so proud of you. We're extremely proud of you. We are just so, so proud that we could have been a part of this journey. We're also anticipate that once Abner comes back to the States, we here will do an interview with him to talk about the journey there. So I want to thank you. I want to thank all of you. Liberia is on the rising. And as I end tonight, I want to say thank you to everybody, to his dad, Jenkins, to St. Clarence area, who continues to follow and promote this young man, to Faustina, to myself, to the chief of staff, to everybody. To everybody, some of you have done some special things in the background. We want to say thank you to everyone who has donated. This win here, this history is for us. We must own it. Anybody tell you anything, tell them, say, I know a pilot who flew from America to Liberia by himself with no flight attendants. And I want to say, as we go, as I close tonight, I want to say thank you. This is what we should do as a people, and that is to promote, to query the bad things, to pray that the bad things become good things, but to promote the good things about Liberia. I'm not going to beg you. I'm coming back to beg you for money. that our son, if you haven't put your $10, your 25, your 50, put it there. This man spent his money just to make history for Liberia, but it is his own desire. And we can only be supportive of what he has done. To all of you, I say good night.
And the rise of only we shall hearken to his command. It is then that we shall rise, we shall pursue, we shall overtake, and we shall conquer all of our adversaries, and we shall shout at last, the Lone Star forever, the Lone Star forever. Oh, long may it flow over land and over sea. This journey, Lord, never uphold it forever. And shout for the Lone Star.
Yes, yes, yes.
You